Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Izlan Shah bin Nalshah. I'm from AQU307 4B. A coral reef is an underwater ecosystem characterized by reef-building corals. Coral reefs are very complex ecosystems that provide valuable habitats for the ornamental fish with their beautiful and unique structures. According to Bruckner, marine fishes are primarily collected on coral reef. Because of the diversity of life found in the habitats created by coral reefs are often called as the rainforest of the sea. About 25% of the ocean fish depends on healthy coral reef. Fishes and other organisms shelter, find food, reproduce, and rear their young in the many nooks and crannies formed by corals. Based on the articles, there are a lot of anthropogenic activities that causing major threats to the coral reef. First of all, pollution. When some pollutants such as oil leaking enter the waters, nutrient level increase, promoting the rapid growth of algae and other organisms that can smother corals. After that, careless or untrained divers that can trample fragile corals during fishing. After that, blast and cyanide fishing. This practice indiscriminately kills other species and can crack and stress corals. This practice also kills coral polyps and degrades the reef habitats. Last but not least, deep water trawling. This practice involves dragging fishing net along the sea bottom. In shallow water, entangled in this net and are torn away from their base. Anchor from the ship also can break and destroy coral colonies. As an aquaculture student, I have proposed 6 ways to protect the world remaining corals. Firstly, practice safe and responsible diving and snorkeling, which avoid touching reef or anchoring on the reef because the coral reef might kill or destroy. After that, conserve water. The less water we use, the less runoff and wastewater that eventually find their ways back into the ocean that causing water pollution. Then, do not litter into the ocean. Marine debris can be harmful to coral reef. When disposing of trash, do it properly in bins to avoid trash being blown or washed away into waterways and oceans. Furthermore, do not leave fishing net or fishing line in the ocean. Any kind of litter pollutes the water and can harm the fish and high possibility to trap fish. Other than that, use reef-friendly sunscreen product. Sunscreen can harm coral reef. Some sunscreen ingredients can severely harm the reef. It can be so destructive that it hampers coral reproduction and damages tiny animals' DNA. Mineral-based sunscreen is an example of reef-friendly products. Last but not least, public awareness to the community. Raising awareness among communities opens a door to social and economic development for the human community. The community will understand the importance of coral ecosystem and using sustainable fishing methods and the dangers the coral reef faces via social media and news. In the nutshell, human activities are the biggest threats toward the coral reef in the world and bring negative impact to the aquatic organism. All parties should take part in order to handle this issue from getting even worse and to keep the coral reef for the next generation.